is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Joey JcM, and we are here. Welcome to Joey JcM Radio. And I have a little prediction, ladies and gentlemen, a little prediction. So some things happened, and then when I combine these two things together, I had a thought, and I had a feeling. The Force was talking to me. So, last night, me and Big J Hogues were playing some video games, right? So, we're going through, and we're like, oh, you want to play this? Oh, wait. Oh, you want to play this? Oh, wait. You want to play that? And we couldn't play most of these games because a lot of them needed like huge updates, right? And I mean, not only for this generation, right? You have to worry about everything being installed and stuff like that. Even the stuff that is installed can, if you haven't played it in a while, can take, like a half hour by average to maybe get started because it has an update, right? So then I was thinking about this year, and a lot of yard sailing has been going on. A lot of great friggin' yard sailing. Like, I've met such awesome people, and I almost just made a video just sharing that, just to spread some jolliness out into the world. It was just great information to just give to the brain, to the soul, to the heart. You know what I mean? So a lot of yard sailing this year. It's like people like just getting rid of all their shit. A lot of Wii stuff, a lot of Xbox 360 stuff, and I've just been really loving collecting that stuff. And hopefully, soon we'll do some more treasure hunting gets videos, and we get to discuss some games and just talk about them and discover. And you watch these things and, oh shit, I didn't know about that game. Oh shit, I forgot about that game. And sometimes you just have some stories behind the game, maybe from your past, or just getting the game and stuff like that. So when I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about last night, when me and J Hogues were trying to play, I said, holy shit, this came to me. I said, not only am I having an amazing time, all of a sudden I'm seeing these like 360 games and these Wii games, and of course, obviously, there's just been a lot of that, but of course, GameCube, everything disc-based, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love cartridges. Think about Switch went back to cartridges. That's so fucking cool. Whatever. But the thing about with cartridge stuff is, before the CD-based games, cartridge stuff came in cardboard boxes, and unfortunately, like 90% of the time, you're only gonna find the cartridge. You're not gonna find the box that came in and stuff like that. When the CD era came, they came in. They came with cases that were preservable, and you could preserve them. So I guess it's just like, it's cool to get CD based games because you get like this whole package type thing, hopefully. You know what I mean? That's the goal, right? But yeah, I love cartridges, but just saying, just in general, I've been seeing just a lot of Wii stuff and a lot of 360 stuff. I've just been loving it. I'm just like looking at 360 games, and holy shit, I'm just really feeling 360 lately, Wii and stuff like that. But I want to specifically talk about the 360, PS3, and Wii era, right? Because last night when I'm playing with J Hogues, and I'm thinking, a lot of the games on 360 and PS3, a lot of them came to PS4, Xbox One, and stuff like that, right? In like super HD, which is cool. And then some of them added stuff, but a lot of them, just kind of the same, just super HD, right? But I'm saying to myself, I'm like, I feel like there's a wave coming. I feel like I saw this rise in the 360 PS3 games rise in value, right? Because we're sitting there last night attempting to play all these different games and we just couldn't, because like I said, what wasn't installed, and what needed this huge update. Yes, 360 PS3 era stuff, you know, they have updates, but a lot of their updates are a couple of megabytes most of the time. You know what I mean? Obviously PS4 and Xbox One and stuff like that, your updates are going to be gigabytes. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I saw this, all of a sudden it came to me. I saw this wave. It's far away, but it's there. It's small. It's kind of like a dot, but it's like a big dot. You know what I mean? There it is. You see it? Can you see it? I don't know. Maybe the camera's not there, but I can see it. Yeah. So I'm like, I see this value rising with that generation because a lot of it is pop and play. Like, I'm looking at the 360 games and stuff, and I'm like, man, I would love to play this right now. Look at the stack of the yard sale stuff, and I'm like, oh, this looks. I just look at the boxes. I'm like, oh man, it's like, right? And I'm just like, oh man, I'd love to play this right now. Oh man, I would love to just try this right now. Fuck. Shit, fuck. But the thing is, if I wanted to, I could. And really, that's crazy. That was like the last generation that you can kind of do that. I'm saying to myself, like, I can't believe, like, what do you mean? Like, I just can't put this game in and play it? Oh shit, like, yeah, if I'm playing on PS4 or Xbox One, like, a lot of the times I can. I haven't played this game in a while. I might need a fucking huge update. Most of the time, it kind of does. You know, so I'm like, are we really not in an era where I can't just play my games anymore whenever I fucking want them to? Obviously you can, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like that's something that kind of chips away at consoles too, and makes some things go over to, like, little drips go over to PC in a way also, because, well, I mean, I feel like on PC you're going to have more room. But even though I'm also, the average PC, what people have 1 terabyte nowadays, and I would say the average, you know, PS4 hard drive is about 1 terabyte now. I think we're past the 500 gigabyte era. You know, my God, what is that fucking these days? You know, when PS4 first came out, maybe 5 games, 6, stretching. But today, you know, the way games are, my God, like, you look at some of these games, Call of Duties and all the big motherfuckers, fucking 120 gigabytes. Average about 100, right? But I just generally feel like PC, you know, you're gonna have more space on there. You know, people are buying like big hard drives, and so a lot of people are getting, you know, regular hard drives now. You can get them for decent prices for like up to maybe 4 terabytes. You know what I mean? So I feel like generally on when it comes to that stuff, a couple of console people are gonna drip over. You know, PC is kind of like alluring a little bit to some of those people. Consoles are always like the base, because a lot of people, the average person just wants to fucking sit down, pop their shit in, and it's on, it works, you know what I mean? Obviously today, if it's fucking installed and it's updated, but, you know, a lot of people, I would say, like, hardcore people, you know what I mean? And people that play video games often might want to deal with more PC stuff, whatever. You know, with consoles, it's like I said, it's the most simplest thing. It's you pop it in, the game works, blah 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 blah. So, but memory is really going to be a factor in this jamble. But, you know, PC is going to be more alluring to people that want to just pop and play. You know what I mean? Because some people might say, fuck, you know, why don't I just, you know, get the stuff we'll get a PC. I hear a lot of people talking about PCs, and it's going to make people more easily kind of think about PC more when it comes to memory. PC in that aspect may be gaining steam. Pun fucking intended. Memory is really going to be a factor if consoles want to get back to, really cinching. The consoles are really going to have to up the memory to get that value that a console had or has traditionally. You know what I mean? They're going to really have to up the memory so you can just, most of your games you could just fucking play. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was just thinking about that, and I said, shit. Because of that value of to just be able to just pop this shit in and play it, whatever game you want, whenever you want, pretty much. I see and I predict a rise in the value of the last generation of games. Like I said, especially since a lot of the games that are on those systems kind of came over to PS4 and Xbox One. I just saw this scenario where people might be like, fuck, like I can't play whatever game I want whenever I want. I have to kind of like make the game warm up and cook and download it and install and all this shit. So I saw this prediction of people being more interested and getting more interested again in the older systems. So yeah, I just see this rise in value of the older systems because of that. Because whatever the fuck game you want to play it. That's how we grew up, except for this generation. So every generation of video games, you either put the cartridge in, it's on, or you put the CD in and you play. You know what I mean? So the whole fucking lifetime of video games besides this generation was pop and play. You know what I mean? I can't believe we don't live in that world anymore, kind of, in a way. I feel like we do, but in a way, like, holy shit, something there to think about, So yeah, that was my prediction, guys. I just see this rise in value of older games. I feel like right now, a lot of people are trying to get rid of the older stuff, but I think as time goes on and that space is a factor, unless these new systems, I don't know, PS5 I think is going to come with 1 terabyte, I'm hearing. Is that what the thing is? I think the new 500 gigabytes is 2 terabytes. You gotta have at least 2 terabytes today for all these big games and stuff like that are like 100 gigabytes, 120 gigabytes and stuff like that. So hopefully the average PS5 and Xbox One comes with a 2 terabyte. I'm gonna guess they're gonna come with a 1 terabyte. But that's what they're selling this generation with now. So maybe they'll say, we're gonna up it a little bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you feel the same way? Like, do you have older consoles set up? And are you like, shit, like with my older consoles, like I could just, if I want to play this game, like fuck, I'm playing this game, and this game right now on PS4, but that's really all I can kind of fit almost. So do I want to just go down to my 360 and play Assassin's Creed 1 on 360 because I know it's available on PS4, Xbox One, but I don't have room right now on that system. So am I going to go down to my 360 and just play it there? Fuck it, like, because you're still getting HD. You know what I mean? Like, obviously it's not going to be super HD, which is cool, but you're still getting HD. You're still getting the game. But it has that pop and play value where you just play right there and then. So yeah, that's my prediction, guys. Let me know what you think about the space stuff when it comes to this generation of systems. And do you ever run into that scenario where a friend contacts you and it's like, oh shit, you want to play fucking some Halo 5 multiplayer, or you want to play fucking this game or that game, and you haven't played it in a while, and then you go to fucking try, and it's like, shit, like this game needs a fucking 3 gigabyte update, fuck, so we can't play for like 45 minutes. And then your friend's like, oh, fuck, I'm going to fall asleep by then. Shit. Have you guys ever run into scenarios like that? Hey, either way, like, I fucking love systems. I love video games. And kind of really, I mean, games are so big and have so much to them today that most of the time, 2 or 3 video games is really all you can fucking handle, in a way. So, alright guys, this is Joey JcM. Thank you for joining us here on Joey JcM Radio. You guys know all the ways you can raise the power level of the channel. Pew, 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 pew. And I will see you guys later.